Alright, this video is for the Summit on Instagram. He wants to know how I mount the GoPro to the V-Force grills. So, take your grills completely apart. You're going to need to. What you're going to need to do it, you're going to need the GoPro, obviously. You're going to need a little piece of foam. Something to hold the little piece of foam on with. I got a hair tie, that'll work. Your submersible case. You're going to need the handlebar mount, which is this right here, these two pieces. You want to get the same size screws. I can't remember what size they are, but you get the same size screws, just shorter ones, and you keep the stock screws that came with it and use those. And then for the first extension, for this part right here, you got to use just one of the screws and then spacers, because there's not enough room. And then you'll need two of these GoPro arms, just the straight ones. One of them needs to have the longer screw on it so you can actually put it in for the case. So what you do is you take your frame apart. You take your frame right here. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna get it in the light, sorry. You see where those two little push-outs are? You just pop the screws through, you find out where the center is. You take sorry, it's a little hard to do with one hand, but you run your screws through. Take your screw, one screw at least, and start it. If you do it right, you can usually get them to thread in there. So, I'm going to put down the camera for 1 second, sorry. Okay, so like I said, you find where the center is and you just push the screw through your vent pretty much. I'll show you with the other one. It was hard to get the first one in. Take the screw, flip it upside down, put it into your hole, and then you just take it. Usually you can take them and thread them for the most part. Could you come back later? I'm on a business call. I bet you're in the donkey business because you seem like a real ass man. Hey, get the hell out of here! Damn it, Donna, she's losing him. So like I said, you just take it and thread. You thread it in. So there, you got it through your frame now. You got the bottom part of the handlebar mount. Next part is this part. You want to make sure you put it the right way. You don't want to face it backwards. You want it facing forward. So, slide it onto those mounts. Then you're going to want to put an extension arm on it first thing. We're going to take it off of there really quick, because the extension arm's not going to be able to be reachable. 1 second. Oh, fucking hey, this is bullshit. Sorry, guys. So, like I said, you use spacers or something. I just got bolts that are a little bit bigger. 3 of them, so if it's... Wait, take it. Slide it on like that. And take these screws. And you thread them in. One second, I gotta use a screwdriver to tighten. You want to take a screwdriver and tighten it. Torque it down. Sorry. So you're taking your thread, you get your one bolt, put it in, tighten them up. You want to make sure you tighten them with a screwdriver. Torque them down. 1 second, let me put it down. I gotta torque it. Sorry, I'm doing it with my phone. This isn't. So, like I said, you do that. Remove that. Of course, that's not supposed to happen, but it does. Usually, a little bit of glue will help though sometimes. But so you do that. Then you want to take it and take your grill. You get your grills. Really straight down like they're supposed to be. And take it. So at this point, once you want to get it, put your mask back together. Pretty much, you want to get it put back in place. Snap this all back together. So I'm going to put it all back together, and I will be right back with you. Alrighty, so now you got your V-Force grills, or whatever mask you're doing, completely assembled now with your mount that I showed you how to make on it. The next step would be you want to take off your top screw. Remember, 2 arms. You want to take your GoPro. You want to get it. Open your housing. Well, first thing you're going to do is you want to go into your GoPro settings. You should know how to do that already if you have a GoPro. So you go into your settings and you're going to want to put it into upside down mode because the camera is going to be sitting right here. So you need to put it in upside down mode so it records the right way. So take your GoPro, put it in the case. Alrighty, so you got your GoPro in your case now. What you want to do is you can use your back door latch, but I use this little hair tie right here. You want to take a little piece of foam. You want to put a piece of foam underneath that, so it doesn't make, because otherwise it's going to make a clacking noise every time you run. So I'm going to put that in. I'll be right back. Alright, so you put that piece of foam in like that, just like that, and you just take it, slide your GoPro into place. You should be able to, sorry. And then you just do that. Pull the GoPro up as far as it'll go. And you'll see how it sits. It sits on this angle. But the angle it sits at, your face is always facing forward. So, and then after that step, you would get it all adjusted to where it sits, just like that, with these. And then go around and tighten all your screws again. Make sure they're all tightened down. And that's how I do my GoPro mount for my V-Force grills.